Hey, good morning. Here we go. July 5th, day after 4th of July. Boy, it was loud out here last night. I tell you what, man, a lot of fireworks here in Klamath Falls, Oregon. Nice display. Anyway, today we're headed to Crater Lake and then hopefully Crater Lake Springs and then on to Roseburg for a stopover until we can get to the coast. So hang in there with us. I'm sure there's going to be plenty to see, and we'll see you down in a little bit. Well, good morning again. We're finally off and running. To the left is Klamath Lake. We're headed to Crater Lake National Park. A little less than an hour drive. We'll enjoy the scenery and we'll see what we find when we get there. Looking for a beach or somewhere we could plop down for a few hours and then maybe headed to the Crater Lake Hot Springs if we could find it. Until then, we'll see you down on the road. And we'll check in a little bit. Okay, we're still about 35 minutes out. Just wanted to give you a little view. Snow-capped mountain directly in front of us. We're going down a nice slow road. We must be in a national park. I haven't seen a name to it yet. There's so many out here. Can't keep track. But the ride is nice, comfortable. Trying to get a little speed going here. It's only 55 miles an hour. 72 degrees out. 9 a.m. in the morning. Okay, Chiloquin, half a mile. Must be another town somewhere. Alright, so we'll check back in. Just want to get down the road a little bit. Get a little preview into the land. Look, got some cows on the right. A lot of mountains to the left. Pretty cool. Making our way to Crater Lake. There's the sign there. South entrance is open, north entrance is closed, so we have to go to the south entrance. Alright, so we will look for that. Get back to you in a bit. I'm still trying to get to Crater Lake. We're about, I don't know, 10, 12 miles out. Still, and again, in another forest, but the beauty is nice. I see a lot of redwoods, pretty cool. Smaller ones, but they're nice. They're pretty. Speed limit is very, very slow here, 45 miles an hour, so we really can't move. Really don't know what to expect when we get there, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. So hang in, and we'll check back in a few, as usual. Alright, so we just, on our way, we just spotted something. This is called a fossilized stream. So I just wanted to catch this. It's pretty cool. Something to look at. I mean, we're just driving down the road and all of a sudden something just popped out, eh? Just like that. There you go. Every couple of miles there's a little something. Kind of reminds me of when we were back in the mountains there. You know, whether it's Xeon or Bryce or one of those. It's pretty cool. All right, grab a couple of pictures and we're out of here. All right, so we're officially in Crater Lake. A couple of more turns and I guess we'll see the lake. And we'll see where we're going to go from there. So this is pretty cool. It's beautiful here. Look at the size of that mountain in front of us. So I'm guessing we're pretty close. Let's see what the sign says. Village info, Crater Lake 3 miles. Rim Drive. Okay. Okay, let's see. Crater Lake Rim Village. So I guess yeah, okay, so we're over here.
Crater Lake Rim.
Okay, let's stop here and see what the deal is. All right, so we're running around. Wow, that's snow. This is snow out here.
Wow.
There's snow up here.
That's
Holy moly. I see snow. I see snow all over the place. It's crazy. And everybody wants to drive 100 miles an hour, going around the turns, trying to find the lake. It's around here somewhere. I don't know.
you get there.
Well, it's 71 degrees up here, but there's man, a lot of snow. Holy. Something's coming. We don't know what. Let's see what we can see. Can't see through the mountains here. So I don't know what the deal is. So we'll just follow this for a minute. When we see something, we'll turn back. We'll tune in. All right, so we've officially made it to the basin. So we're gonna go up this hill here and check it out and see what all the hullabaloo is all about. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Hey, got some walking trails here. Well, definitely don't want to get too close to the cliffs. This is definitely a slip and slide. Oh yeah, there you go. Pretty cool. Yeah, wow, I still got snow out there. So this is it, Crater Lake. Beautiful here. So this is all about Crater Lake. Quite the scenery here. I don't want to get too close. Got the snow caps, and that's the mountains, and that looks like the deal. Let's see, what do we have over here? Yeah, got a little bit in the trees here. So I guess we're just gonna drive around, see if we can find a little trail, and maybe just go for a little walk. All right, so that's it. That's it, Crater Lake. Yeah, maybe we'll end up going to Hot Springs today for a swim. So we'll check that out in a little bit. Cool. Very cool though. It's awesome. The water is blue. All right, we will tune back later. All right, so we caught the Crater Lake. We took a bunch of pictures. We did a little filming. Now we're gonna try to head to Tokati Falls. We're supposed to have a hot spring there. We're gonna check that out. As you can see all the snow. They just recently plowed this. Not that long ago. This is sort of like the Rockies in Colorado, where we couldn't get through because they had the 30 inches of snow a couple of days before. I mean, this elevation must be so high up here, it's ridiculous. We're just stopping at different points right now just to get some different views of the lake. I mean, it's an awesome little lake. It's an awesome lake. You know, we're just checking it out just to see what kind of views we have here. And as you can see, I'm just pulling up here just to give you another little quick view. I mean, it's pretty. So, you know, just wanted to do that. We're gonna back out now, and we're gonna keep traveling west till we get to Route 138. So we're taking the west side. So we're just going to try to follow ways. I mean, trying to get internet up here is impossible. So we'll just keep going. And, well, I tell you, it's so pretty up here. You just want to keep filming. But we'll catch you on down the road a little bit. So here we are, July 5th, and we have a lot of snow on this mountain. I just wanted to bring that to your attention. They actually look like sand traps on a golf course. It's crazy. You could see where they just plowed this recently. Wow, look at the height we're at. Holy moly. This is totally insane. I mean, that's crazy. I'm pretty sure this is probably the top of the heap right here, because I think you start going down. So we'll get some pictures from here. Bless you. Bless you again. All right. So this is probably the top of the heap here. I'm pretty sure it'll be pretty hard to have people throwing snowballs. I bet there's a lot of people here that never saw snow, because they're from all over the world. So it's crazy. But it's insane. We'll pull in here real quick. I don't think we're going to get a spot here, but we're going to pull in anyway. Even if I just park on the side, I really don't care. You know, we'll just block somebody in. But I really don't want to get out and walk. Oh, it is. Let's see, here's a handicap job here. We could pull in here for a minute. So let's do that. And we'll take a walk up top, see what we see. Probably pretty interesting. You know, I guess we're making a day here, so I don't know. We'll go ahead and check it out. We'll be back. All right. So we're just walking up. This is probably the top of the peak. A little windy up here, but this is probably going to be the best view of the basin itself. Wow, that's incredible. That's pretty cool. Look at the snow. It's crazy. But it's like 72 degrees up here, so it's not horrible. Everybody hogging the peak. It's pretty cool up here. See the sways. Pretty awesome. Get some good look. See if we could sneak in here a little bit. Wow. There's the basin itself. You know, this is just from a different angle and a different view. So this is what we get up here. Snow-capped mountains all the way around. You can see what we see. Pretty awesome. All right. So let's tune out now. We'll grab a few pictures and we're on our way. Here's a had a little bee. Here's a little glimpse of the other side with the mountains in the background. Looks like we're going to be going around these mountains to try to get to that hot springs. All right. We saw enough. We're going to go up the hill, down the hill, in and out. Pretty cool. So we'll see you in a bit.
They're walking up with their ski.
Just wanted to give you a look at them. They are. There's people skiing up on this little hill, this little mountain here. It's so cool. It's crazy. Mo's going to get a picture of that. That's pretty cool. Everybody going crazy. All right, got cars coming, so we're on our way. Just wanted to get a little shot of that. We'll keep this on just for a second more. The views from up here are insane. I mean, well, it wasn't that disappointing. I thought it was going to be, you know, we're really looking for a beach. But instead of a beach, we got some, look at the snow. We got some remarkable views. So it's pretty cool. All right, well, we're going to try to make a little headway. We want to try to get out of here. We want to definitely get to Tokenie Falls, you know, because then we got a little ride to the hotel to Roseburg after that. So I want to check that out. You know, I can't believe the snow.
How far was the hotel?
It's been a hotel from, I don't know, from here, maybe a little less than an hour to Roseburg. Oh, look at the mountains there. That is so cool. I mean, you could stop every quarter of a mile and just take pictures, but wow, look at this snow. I think this is why they said the west side was closed, so I'm hoping we could get out. I wouldn't want to have to come all the way back, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. All right, so we're going to chime out for now, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Once again, this is what we find around Crater Lake. It's crazy. Like I said, you got these stop-offs every couple of minutes, just to give you a quick preview. You know, there's the basin again, you know. We're coming around the other side of it now. Coming around the west side. It's pretty cool. Everybody's stopping now. It's, wow. Yeah, it definitely looks like a lot of sand traps on a golf course out there. It's funny. Well, one good thing is that there are plenty of stops. I mean, you could just get out. I mean, this is a photographer's haven, if you ask me. If they're like taking pictures of the same thing over and over again. All right, we're heading hopefully downhill and out of here. We've got about 9 miles of this before we get to Route 138 and head for Tokenie Falls. See you in a bit. So we're going from open land with snow-capped mountains in the background right back into a forest. It's crazy, the setup. Now you go from nothing to the wilderness, back to open range, the snow-capped mountains. Very impressive. I was very impressed with that. I mean, going up to see the lake itself, you know, that was pretty cool. But everything around the lake, the stops, pretty cool, I gotta say. All right, so we're about 3.5 miles to the next route of 138, trying to get to Tokenie Falls. We'll see what that's all about. Hopefully that's worth a while. We'll spend some time there and probably just head back to the hotel. Well, hoping we could. There's supposed to be hot springs there that we could swim in, so that's what I'm hoping for. If that's the case, believe me, you'll see it, you'll know it. We'll broadcast it. All right. Until then, we'll see you down the road. All right, we finally hit 138. You can see the snow-capped mountain in the back. I'm always amazed at those kind of sights where you just see snow-capped mountains. Not something we're really used to back east. You got some people hiking here. Pretty cool here. All right, so we're on our way to Tokenie. Don't know what we're gonna find there. Looks like we're coming around another little lake here or something. Not sure what lake it is. But the snow-capped mountains are, you know, we're pretty close. I mean, that's pretty cool. I'm thinking we just came from there. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that behind that mountain is the Crater Lake. So that's pretty cool. All right, we've seen enough for a few minutes. Just getting a view of the forest that we're in. I'm always trying to get pictures every turn here. It is crazy, but we're going to tune out for a few minutes, put the metal to the pedal, and see if we can get to Tokenie. We'll see you in a little bit. As you can see here on the right, you can see where there was forest fires here. We've seen a lot of them in our travels. A lot of burnouts, a lot of controlled burns, but yeah, it's sad to see. But I guess it's part of nature. And then you go through a little brush, which is cool. Then you get a big piece that it's burnt out. Here's another one coming up on your right. Another little piece burnt out. Like I said, we see a lot of it. But anyway, we're about 17 miles from Tokenie. So we're hoping it pans out. And actually we get closer to the hotel too, which is also a plus. So if we have to stop and grab a bite to eat later, we'll be in good shape. All right, let's truck on down the road. See you in a bit. All right, just a little taste of the forest. This is the Umpqua National Forest. We're looking for Smokey the Bear out here. We kept passing him by, a few signs. Wanted to get a picture of him as a keepsake. But we're up about 3,500 feet sea level. Believe it or not, it's 87 degrees out at 11:30 in the morning. Up on the mountain was like 70. So you get that big disparity between the the temperature and the weather is crazy. Go from one it's extreme. It really is. You only need to go a few miles, and it's a 10-degree difference. It's just really insane. But isn't it a big turnoff here? A lot of camping sites out here. Ton of camping sites. Something that we really didn't do as kids. I mean, I did it a couple of times when I was young, back in the mid-70s. I remember the bar that I hung out with. We had a whole group of us, like probably about 20, 25 guys. We had a ball. But it was crazy, because there were no professional campers, as they say. Just a lot of coolers of beer and booze and a couple of raggedy tents and sleeping equipment and digging equipment, and that was about it. But it was fun. Anyway, just wanted to give you a little picturesque look at this forest. Very dense, hot, and curvy, but it's pretty. Something to see. All right, we're gonna tune out. We're about 4 miles from Tokedy, so we're getting close. So we'll see. We'll check that out in a little bit. See you down the road, gang. All right, so we just entered into the Tokedy Lake Umpqua Hot Springs, 4 miles. Look at that. Look at you.
Should check out the lake, though.
We're gonna check it all out. Lake, springs. I don't know where. I'm just following stuff.
What does it say?
There's a trailhead, Umpqua National Forest.
All right. Yeah, you gotta go.
Oh wow. I don't know.
That's probably a trail. People are walking.
I don't know where I'm going, but we're going. We're just gonna follow this around. Because we want to find the hot springs. So
are we supposed to make a right over there?
I don't know. I'm just following. It says 4. What did it say? 4 miles. I don't know.
Okay.
This keeps saying 3.2 miles, so we're not there yet. So we got a ways down this road a little bit. All right. Guess we'll check back in a few minutes. All right. So we're about 3 miles from the Tokedy Hot Springs. We found the lake. We'll show you that when we come back. But we just want to stop at the springs first. It's supposed to be a hot spring, so we're going to check it out. They said it's like 2 small pools. So we'll get out. We'll check it out. We'll see what it's all about. And then we'll move on. All right, so let's see. We'll see you down the road a bit here. All right, we got a couple of miles to go. So here we are, trying to get to the hot springs. Wow, just sort of stream to the lake. I don't know, we're coming down this gravel road. Probably got about 1.5 miles to go down this road. This is what you call an adventure. This is like being in it's called the Umpqua Hot Springs. About 1.25 miles. Oh, you gotta go easy. Need a Jeep. Oh, that's right, this is a Jeep. I think you need a better Jeep. This is crazy in here. 1.2 miles to go. So we'll check in a minute and we'll be right back. Well, we're about 0.3 of a mile now. You see what I see. Man, I'm telling you, I feel like I'm in the Wizard of Oz. Man, I hope nothing comes crashing down here. This is insane. And there's people parked in there. Yeah, having a little barbecue. I don't know, I think we're getting closer.
I think that's it.
That wasn't it. No. It might have been it, but we'll see. We're scheduled to go another 1/10 of a mile, so that might have been it. A little bit more.
You see the 2 pools.
I'm gonna go down just a little bit more. If this isn't it, we'll turn around. We saw some people in there, so we'll check that out.
Yeah, he said you gotta walk
don't see any cars here, so. All right. This is the Target area, so I'm not seeing anything here.
You gotta go back.
So we're gonna have to turn around and go back. All right, hold on to your hats. We'll get there. Okay. Well, we made a trip. We didn't make it up to the hot spring itself. Guy said it's up a very, very steep hill, and the water is so hot you can't even go in it. So what's the point of killing ourselves walking a quarter of a mile up a steep hill to see a pool of water that you can't touch, can't feel? It's just too hot. I mean, the adventure itself, just getting here, was cool. We saw a lot today, so we're gonna head back. You know, we'll start making our way back to the hotel. It's early, probably stop for lunch a little later on. And you know, we did a lot today. It was pretty cool. Anyway, we'll see you down the road, and we're gonna hop in the car now and get going. Of the Umpqua Hot Springs in Tokenie Falls, but the climb was just too steep for me and Mo, and it was about a quarter of a mile, really uphill, and not a great path. And they also said it was just way too hot to swim in, so I said, well, what's the point? You know, I don't want to walk a quarter of a mile in 95-degree weather and up a steep, rocky hill to get to something with just to take a picture. So we decided to get back in the car and head for the hotel area, grab a bite to eat, and pretty much call it a day unless we could find something else cool to do. But right now, we're just on our way. Still looking for a Smokey the Bear sign, by the way. Gotta get a picture of one. These woods are so thick, it's insane. And I think we have to go 50 miles just in this terrain to get out of here. So it's pretty cool. Gotta go nice and easy. And you know, we'll check out for now. Looks like we're gonna hit a river up the road. I don't know, a few things. If we see anything cool, we'll definitely get in. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. All right, you guys hang in there. Just want to give you a little preview of all the burnout, all the forest fires that happened along the way. As you can see, everything's burnt out, top to bottom. No leaves, no trees are all black. I mean, it's still a pretty forest. You know, I don't know if these are controlled burns or they were just fires here, but very possible. But just miles and miles of just burnt forest. It's crazy. Not on the perimeter of the road so much, but when you go in a little bit, you can see the trees are just black. All right, just a few more miles to go. We'll be in hotel range. I'm gonna stop out, get a bite to eat. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 96 degrees. And then, you know, we'll unpack everything, get it in the room, relax a little bit, and see what's around town. So right now, we'll just check out for a bit. And we'll either see you when we get there, we'll see you at the diner or wherever we eat, or we'll catch up to you in the morning. One of three. So we'll see you a little bit later. Hang in there, gang. Later. We got the name of this place is Black and Blue Bistro. That's black as a B-L-A-C, and the blue is B-L-E-A-U. So, just to give you a little taste. Tell you what, food was really good here. Very cool place. Just wanted to give you a little taste. Very cool. Got a great bar, all the locals hanging out, drinking. Momo's enjoying hers. I'm enjoying mine. Very good. Anyway, just want to give you a little taste. Thank you. So this is it, the Black and Blue Bistro. We had a good dinner here tonight. All right, here in Roseburg, Oregon. Pretty cool. All right, so we're out of here. We'll see you in a little bit.
I've been looking for something that would give me peace of mind. You make me insecure. I pretend that it's good when